Today's date is July 10th, 2021. We're here in Yellowstone National Park. I'm Jacob.
I'm Brian.
My name's Bing.
I'm Marielle.
Cam.
And we're here today with...
Tek Reginsky.
All right, Tek, could you please tell us your story?
My experience with cancer occurred almost 19 years ago. I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Went through treatment. It was in remission for 9 months. Cancer came back. I did my own stem cell transplant and been good since. So my last real treatment was around 17 years ago. And a little bit up and down, but lately he's been on the way up. So it's all good.
What was your initial feeling when you found out? Like, were you afraid or were you strong?
Horror.
Yeah.
It's like your life is about to end, but that's just a natural feeling. What's interesting is once you come in terms that there's going to be an end to you at a time when you don't anticipate. When you come to terms with that, your life gets kind of easier for whatever's left. And there's no guarantees in life. I could be gone so many years, or nothing's going to happen. I'll live out my days normal, but living with it without that fear is just easier. It's better.
What helped you when you were getting treatment?
Believe it or not, I tried almost everything. Did the conventional route, the chemo, and the conventional medicine, but I tried everything else that was available. And I believe just the amalgam of all the approaches really got me through. It was, so I can't really say it was, definitely was the chemo took care of the cancer, but the other things I did probably healed me more in a holistic way and allowed me to recover. So that's really been something that my doctors have not really followed up on too much. That's my real beef with the whole situation. So maybe it gets documented this time. Maybe it gets out.
Were there any resources available to kind of help you, guide you through those decisions?
My wife helped me out. No, we've both done. I mean, she found a lot of people to help out along the way, and I was kind of like just in the passenger seat at that point in time, and we pursued everything.
So did you have like a community or support system in place when you were?
Initially, I was part of a number of cancer support groups over time. Those kind of fizzled out as time went on, but just on a personal level, we try to share stories. Be the resource. What was the company called?
We're
When they
initial contacts for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society.
So try to be a resource for other people early on, and then just slipped away to live my life as it is. So it's funny you guys find me out here in Yellowstone, and here we are.
Were you pretty open about it with other people, or did you try to keep it?
It's kind of like throwing grenades around, a little bit, because what works for you might not work for somebody else, and even from the approach perspectives. But you kind of try to approach the person, just feel them out, and then just kind of tell them what worked for you. That's the only thing you can tell. It's just the truth of what happened, and everybody reacts differently to everything, so you just don't know. It's luck of the draw.
That's kind of having obviously physically and mentally experiencing cancer, but also then there's such a large social aspect that I feel like a lot of people don't realize, having to tell other people and having those conversations about yourself with other people. It's
we're not I'm not an expert at the disease. I'm not an expert at the greater cancer of things, but I would say I'm an expert in me. I know what if I eat something, I know how it's, how I'm going to react, or what I do, or how I feel. You know you, and nobody can tell you how to know you better than yourself. So it's almost a journey of like just self-exploration, understanding your own body, your limitations, your psychological state, and putting everything together to help you. So instead of having a coach all the time, you be the coach, and that's it.
Through your experience, would you say like your outlook on life after has changed?
It's I'm just more flexible with things in that sense. I've seen patients who didn't do well, and they would hold on to the next day, and then you see people that they don't look at life that way, and it's hard because you see people just try and hold on to next day, next week, next year. So you see some other people who just let it go, and it's hard.
What would you say to like someone who is in like a similar position now to what you've gone through?
Just explore, find what works for you outside of, my experience been, use the conventional approaches, conventional medicines and everything, but at the same time, find what else helps you, from spiritual to herbal stuff or anything. Just pursue, find out what allows you to get through your treatment in a better way. Just ease that pain, and then just heal. Heal after that.
So was your, seeing your family was your biggest support system throughout the whole experience?
My family came afterwards. My wife has, my girls. My daughter was when I finished my treatment. My first daughter was born. I finished my treatment in February, end of February. My first daughter was born mid-March. So my wife's been my support system, and then I had something to look forward to with my kids. So that was a huge motivation.
Is there anything else you want to tell us about your experience?
I just want to thank you guys for doing this. This is kind of wonderful, and keep doing it. Hopefully you find more people like me along the route someplace, and it's just going to be a wonderful documentary.